Brave new comedy.
Hey, and welcome to Brave New Comedy. This is Donald Rees.
And Santi Espinoza.
And we are going to talk about exciting things this week. We're going to talk about podcasts,
Strippers.
and texting. What do those have in common? Nothing at all.
I have no idea.
But we're going to tie it all together in some amazing, magical, sexy way.
It's going to be awesome, guys.
Let's get started.
Great. So, I'm a big fan of podcasts.
Are you?
Yeah, and I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. I know Jeff has a podcast.
Oh, Jeff Shuella?
Jeff Shuella.
I would listen to that.
I've listened to 2 episodes.
And? Good.
And they were good.
And he's at Huge Failure.
HugeFailure.com.
Is that it? No, he doesn't have a website?
Yeah.
Oh, he has a
His website's HugeFailure.com.
Oh, I need to go visit his website. I didn't know he had one. Jeff Shuella. No, podcasts. I usually find them too long.
They are too long.
They're long. They're like an hour.
Because people are like very egocentric and want to talk about themselves forever.
Me, I'm important. Meanwhile, listen to me. I'm important.
But just for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Reasonable intervals.
20 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Like podcasts, we can have guests every.
We could.
Like
we don't know people, but we could have.
We could ask.
You know people.
Yeah.
So, what is our goal with this podcast, Santiago?
We want. I like how you just my name.
He likes to be called Santi, but I keep screwing it up.
My friends call me Santi, but Donald has this tendency of calling me Santiago.
What's our goal?
Our goal is to just keep Brave New Comedy alive and have very creative, interesting topics, and that will help my comedy, your comedy, because we're going to talk about things that I want to talk about on stage.
Oh. That's right, because we are going to be doing another Brave New Comedy event.
Yeah.
At some point.
October 1st.
October 1st-ish.
First-ish.
Yeah.
That's very accurate.
Yeah.
I like that.
We have to book a theater, but then once we got it done, it's going down.
Mainline, right?
Sure, I don't know. Could be bigger.
Oh,
I think class days are. I don't know.
Okay, I was like in my head last night. I was like,
it's done. It's mainline. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I love mainline.
Yeah, I had a great time at the theater.
No, I like them too. I could do every show there.
It was phenomenal.
They're also friendly people.
Yeah, they're great people.
And the mainline people are friendly.
Funny enough, the owner of the theater is friends with one of the kids I went to school with. I told you that, right? Whatever.
Did I meet the owner of the theater?
Yeah, he was like, he broke his knee.
Yeah. And I think, and then him and the woman from there, Sandy, they were on my flight from Montreal to Calgary, like the day after art.
That's weird. You met a lot of people like at the airport.
It was freaky, and they were being funny. They're like, "This guy here is a good actor," and I was like, it was embarrassing because my flight attendant world and my acting world are not the same world.
Oh, you were working when they were like,
and
that's
I don't
amazing.
really tell other people when I'm working about the acting that much, so it was very weird to kind of be like, okay,
that's.
It's kind of like being a bank teller, and like they come and go, "This guy's a great actor," and I'm a bank teller. Yeah,
but that's kind of my story. All my work people don't know my comedy.
Some of you may not know this, but Santi is accountant.
No.
A lawyer.
No.
Secretary?
Yeah, that'd be about right.
Drug dealer. I don't know.
That would go with my background.
That's what I would have guessed.
Brave new comedy.
I hate talking on the phone. I love texting people.
Yeah.
Is that wrong of me?
No, that's not wrong.
If I could call you or if I could text you, I'd rather text you.
I hate talking to people on the phone.
And I don't want to leave voicemails. I sound like an idiot in voicemails.
You always second guess yourself.
Speaking of that, isn't it funny, after all these years, that people still leave messages, like, to explain how to leave a message? Like, "Hi, this is Donald, please leave a message after the beep."
Like, we don't know
like, someone's gonna get to it and, I don't know what to do. Like, everybody knows what that is.
Well, you know, that's funny, though, because my mom needs that.
Really?
She needs to be reminded that it's like an answering machine.
Yeah.
And
no.
Yeah,
Don't you think that really we should just be going, "This is the voicemail"? Like,
I agree. I'm totally with you on that one. But there are people who are like so old-fashioned that they have to like hear the I don't know.
Your mom still uses a rotary phone?
She doesn't know how to use any phone. So.
It's hard. And the other thing I was going to say too is, I have a real problem with people who use LOL after every sentence. This is just related with texting.
That is annoying.
LOL means laugh out loud, and I don't know about you, but very little things actually make me laugh out loud.
Nothing makes me laugh out loud.
No, some things do. Very rarely do people laugh out loud, and I think it's kind of someone just trying to say that I'm saying something that could be misconstrued unless I put this LOL here.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, every time you say LOL, you want the other person to be like, oh, we're friends. You know,
Yeah,
like
it's
if you,
light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need to find something like trendy that replaces...
Something different, because to me it's misused, and people write it like after every sentence. They're like, I like you, LOL.
It's ridiculous.
Well,
I know a girl,
yeah.
She texts LOL at every single sentence. You know how, like, crazy that is?
I know.
If she's laughing out loud every time she texts, like, she's a crazy person.
Obviously, but we're not here to talk about Emma McQueen. Okay. I'm kidding. And ROFL obviously is even worse, because you're a comedian.
Yeah.
Have you seen people ROFL?
No.
Have you gotten to a point, or seen another comic get to a point, where someone gets out of their seat, falls on the floor, and is rolling on the floor laughing?
Never. But I've seen people going nuts. For a comic, that would be a great goal. Just make someone puke.
That's
like,
a wonder.
they were laughing
That's
so
when you know
hard.
you killed.
Yeah.
Is if someone throws up
or has a heart attack. You really killed.
That's a good night for a comic. For if someone pukes or has a heart attack, that's a treat. No, I think hyperventilating is a good sign.
Yeah.
My friend Orlando, I've seen him roll on the floor laughing.
He is a great.
He's a good person to test your material. Well, he's not a good person to test because he laughs at everything.
Yeah, he's a good person to bring to the show.
Yes.
But you don't want to test your jokes with Orlando.
No, because everything kills.
Then you think you're like the funniest
he
person.
has choked on so many pieces of food around me, and I don't think we should hang out with him anymore. Because he is very passionate.
He was great in breaking comedy.
I know. You need him in the front row.
Yeah. He gives you confidence.
I love Orlando. I'm going to make shirts.
Congratulations, he graduated recently.
He graduated.
So you congratulate, I don't know.
He graduated with a degree.
What was his degree?
I'm a really good friend to him. A degree in film.
Brave new comedy.
I'm still not entirely confident about what Twitter is.
And I hate Twitter too.
Yeah, but we're on it.
We have to be on it.
Hashtags and @ symbols just take kind of the human away from it.
Yeah,
it
agree.
Makes it really not human. It doesn't. It's not like a normal interaction. It makes it a computer type interaction. I am talking hashtags and @ symbols and LOL.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
And yet everyone's like not actors and like just random people. They're on it.
Yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, Facebook's become a lot of supported ads in Facebook. Yeah. Every third thing, I'm like, oh, Samsung.
And they do have a new, like, if you post something, you can promote it. Like, you pay Facebook something.
But here's my question. Why can't there be such a thing as Facebook Premium? Could I not pay $5 a month and have no ads at all? I would pay $5 a month to have no ads anywhere on Facebook.
Yeah.
Not more, and don't ever take away the free option. But there's just so many ads at this point that I don't really want
to be on.
We're having a serious debate.
They're in your face with the ads now, and I think that they need to. The problem with Facebook now is they want to make money, right?
Yeah.
Like they need to make money.
Well, they need to make money
because they're public.
Yeah,
so,
but people they think that Facebook is a right. Like, they change their design and they go, I don't like it. Okay, well, you know what? It's Facebook. It's not, like, government. It's
public.
A private... It's a company, a public company, but still a company that's going to make decisions that they want to make, and whether you like them or not, they have the right to make those decisions.
Absolutely, yeah.
But people feel like it's their Facebook.
I know. They're so personal with their Facebook.
Yeah, I think there's children these days who can't imagine a world before Facebook.
They're not even born, and they're on Facebook. They've been tagged in, like, LOL before.
Like in their sonograms?
Yeah. Like, I've seen moms, like, put in their, like baby before it's born on Facebook.
And giving them their own account?
Yeah,
well, it's important. You need to secure that username.
There's this Andrew, and, like, what are you doing? Like, no one cares who your little thing is. He only matters when he has a cell phone.
Brave new comedy.
We're going to talk about a very exciting topic. Strip clubs.
Yeah. I've never been to a strip club. To any type of strip club, male, female, nothing.
Well, you're missing out.
I think it sounds uncomfortable.
No, it's really cool when you're like a little drunk, not like you're tipsy.
Yeah.
You go with your friends.
Yeah.
There's like people doing stuff that they wouldn't normally do.
Okay, like
like dancing on the stage almost naked with a ball. Like it's just
you mean the strippers?
The strippers.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the people who are
but there's creepy people too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you go, there's like the guy who has a family probably.
Yeah.
You know. With kids waiting for him at home.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't get me. I have nothing wrong with it. I just, to me, it sounds uncomfortable. The idea of me going to a strip club, I wouldn't know where to look. I know where I'd want to look, but that kind of doesn't feel like a social activity to me that I would want to go with my friends.
It's not something you do with your close... I mean, I think you can do it with your close friends.
Clearly, people do.
But the point of going to the strippers is that you get to, like... It's so hard to talk to girls...
Okay.
That like real girls, not strippers, and like at the bar.
Yeah.
That for straight people like myself.
Yeah.
When you go to a strip club, they want to talk to you because
you're going
to pay them. Yeah, you're going to pay them after. And then there is the chance of getting a lap dance, which is amazing.
Is it?
For a guy, that's like the closest to heaven.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
A lap dance feels amazing.
Really? Okay. It still sounds... I don't know. I know. Very intimidating to me. I'd be throwing up the whole time. I would be having conversations. I'd be asking people, oh, so what do you do for a living? Oh, I guess I know what you do for a living.
And you know what they're going to say? Because I've had a conversation before.
What?
They're going to say that this is how they're paying their way through school. Like, whatever.
Right.
Like, acting school
stripping
school.
Yeah.
And they make so much money.
Okay, but here's the thing. I'd be fine if it was like... Because I've been to like a Britney Spears concert. I'd be fine just watching. Can they not just stay on stage?
Yeah, they can.
No one approach me.
But if they're really committed to their job...
They're going to approach me.
Yeah.
But I don't want that.
They're doing you a favor.
What if I ignore them?
Oh, then, like, no one's... Okay, you can do that. But
what
then...
if I taser them?
The bouncers of the strip clubs, they're pretty harsh.
Encourage that, do they?
No, they hate people who...
Taser their strippers.
I've seen people thrown out of the strip club for, like, a lot less than tasing someone.
It just sounds super uncomfortable to me. I don't know. I feel like I understand porn. It's in the privacy of your own home. I get that.
Yeah.
But then the idea of just kind of getting horny in a social setting with your friends doesn't make sense to me.
You know, now that maybe I was trying to like get you to like strip clubs, but now you're gonna get me not
won
to
this
like
argument.
Yeah, I think you're winning. I also feel bad for their dads and like their moms, right? Like, wouldn't you feel sad if your like daughter it's making like...
Not if she's... see, in my head, I have a perfect picture that it's girls who just really like dancing and like the idea of being in the limelight, and so they're actually loving what they do. In my mind, if you're loving what you do, no parent should ever feel sad or anything like that if you love what you're doing.
I have a story for you.
Oh.
The first time I went to a strip club, I went with a very weird... we're not going to talk about this guy, but he was very creepy. I didn't know he was creepy at the time. So we went to...
Emery Fine.
So... and he was like, I'm going to buy you a lap dance.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, thanks, man. You're like so creepy.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was creepy, right? I was like, oh, thanks.
He didn't give you the lap dance.
Well, he paid for the lap dance. So we go to the room that's like upstairs.
Yeah.
And so we go, and like this girl's like, you know, like doing like dancing on my lap.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm getting like very aroused.
Yes.
And then she they do it per song, right? So
right.
Every song costs.
And my understanding is they always pick the shortest songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she would do like crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And like at the end of the song, she'd be like, "Okay, we're done." Right.
Yeah. Huh?
So I said, "How about you just like do like a very long song?"
Yeah. How about like extended remix?
Yeah. And you know, she said she's like, "No, I'm not allowed to do that. The bouncer would beat the shit out of me."
Oh.
So they are getting like super like mistreated. Mm-hmm. And
see, that's what happens when you're unionized. Is that you got to respect your break.
I'm pretty sure they have some sort of union.
I don't think they have a true union. Can you imagine what that walkout would look like when they're trying to get their pay raises? They're just on the street with their signs.
It would be hot.
It would be hot.
Brave new comedy.
Well, thank you for tuning in to this week's Brave New Comedy podcast. Next week, we'll be talking about exciting things that we haven't determined yet. But thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Follow us on Facebook at... I don't know what our thing is on Facebook. Is it BN Comedy?
BN Comedy, yeah.
I know on Twitter it's BN Comedy. Follow us. You can also visit our website at www. That's 3, right? .bravenewcomedy.com.
Brave new comedy.